see you there. Just kidding. Hi, happy Friday, happy weekend, and happy new video day. I am so excited because I really want to talk to you about one of my biggest struggles when it comes to weight loss and all the steps I took to overcome it. You all know that I've been fat my entire life, and I attribute it to all the binge eating that I've done. And I've really been binging mostly because I was so unhappy with my body. You know, it's a lifelong cycle that makes you feel alone and fat and just unworthy of all those things that you want in life. But look at me now. Ooh. I've developed a new way of eating, and although it didn't happen overnight, with just a few steps and changes every single day, I broke my cycle of excessive eating. And now it is your turn. Are you ready? Because I've got 4 steps for you to stop binging and start eating healthy. Step 1, establish an eating schedule. For me, I created boundaries for myself. I let myself eat whatever I wanted, as long as it's between the hours of 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. After 7, I tried my absolute hardest not to put anything in my mouth. Now, this is a lot easier said than done, and frankly, it took me 7 to 8 months to successfully go weeks without eating after 7. Normally, I would do 3 to 4 days and have a moment of weakness, but that's okay. It didn't matter how many times I broke my eating schedule. What mattered is that I tried to do better every single day, and eventually, with all that practice, I got really good at it. I stopped getting hungry late at night, and I stopped wanting to eat after 7. I started to get full on less food, and I started to crave fat, protein, and fiber. You know, some days I would wake up desperate for a piece of salmon, which I don't really eat salmon, but my body wanted it, and I was just happy that for once I was not craving chocolate frosting. Step 2, take the guilt out of eating. When you eat, whatever it is you're eating, don't think negatively about yourself for eating, and don't put yourself down because you are indulging in something yummy. If you make it a rule for yourself to allow yourself to eat whatever you want in moderation, you will not feel bad about what you eat, and eventually you won't feel the need to binge. If you want to eat, say, pasta, think about it. Ask yourself, is this in my eating window? Also, can I stop eating after 1 bowl? If the answer is yes, then go for it. Thank that pasta for the comfort and then stop eating after 1 bowl. That pasta is not an invitation to go on a binge, and remind yourself of that. Don't give what you would consider a cheat food any power over your decisions. I'm over a year into fasting, and I still tell myself the same thing every time I eat. Step 3, plan your fasting. Taking emotion out of eating was nearly impossible without fasting. I use fasting as a tool to help me wean myself off of binging. Now, how do I keep myself from spinning out of control of my eating? I plan. For example, tonight, I'm going out to dinner with my super beautiful husband at 8 p.m. Since this is outside my eating window, I am making it a rule for myself to do a 24-hour fast starting tomorrow after my dinner tonight. Now, this is not a punishment, and I don't want you to think of it as a punishment. Once you get used to fasting, you will actually see that this is a reward. I'm at the point in my fasting that going a day without eating feels mentally and physically beautiful. I am taking my time to treat my body with respect and discipline. Remember, parents don't discipline their children because they hate them. They discipline them because they love them. Step 4, if you're hungry, don't eat. A lot of people think that hunger means they should eat. That if you don't eat, you're hurting your body or you're being unhealthy. That is complete and utter baloney. I don't want to hear about it. Consider this. If you eat every day at 9 a.m., 2 p.m., and 8 p.m. consistently, you have trained your body to expect food at those times of day. When your body doesn't get food at those times of day, it will release your hunger hormone to remind you to be on schedule. Your body is begging for routine. The good news is that once you train your body with your new eating schedule, you will not be hungry at those times, and instead, When will you be hungry? After 11, before 7. Also consider this. If your body wants to eat and you deny it food, your body is going to turn to your fat cells for the energy it is craving. That, my friends, is weight loss at its finest. So before I let you go, I want to give you a few tips to help you when you are so desperate to eat you can't control it. Every time you think you're going to cheat, I want you to brush your teeth. That's right, you heard me. It is really hard to enjoy food when you have a super minty mouth. If it's nighttime and your skin is crawling and you can't think of anything but food, take some Aleve PM or Tylenol PM or Benadryl or Dramamine or whatever works to knock you out. You can't eat when you're sleeping, and after the first 2 weeks, which are always the hardest, you'll realize that you can go the night without eating. Start to consider maybe cutting out sugar and carbohydrates from your diet. I know, but listen, those munchies that you get late at night are directly tied to the food that you ate that day. With a diet of fruits, veggies, fat, protein, and fiber, you'll start to notice that you won't have cravings that force you to cheat. Set yourself up for success. Look for things that are going to distract you. I want you to write, paint, organize, read, paint your nails, color, paper mache, bathe your dog, paint your pony. Do anything that takes your mind away from food. Last but not least, probably the most important one of them all. Only weigh yourself once every 2 weeks, maximum. Weight loss is 90% mental, and that scale is nothing if but a trigger. Consider this, if you lose weight, you tend to eat more because, hey, you deserve it. If you gain weight, you'll eat more because, hey, if I'm not losing weight, what's the point of trying so hard in the first place? You see, it is a lose-lose. Remember, I am here for you. Send me a message on my website, tweet me, Instagram me, whatever. You're not alone. You are strong like bull. You are destined for greatness. You have superpowers. You are the most inspiring, intelligent, ballsy person that I know. And it's time to show the world. Alright guys, I love you. I hope this video helped. If you have anything to say, comment below and we'll talk about it. Alright, I love my fasting friends. See you next week. Bye.